Hello everyone, it's Wayne here from E-Stim Systems, and today I'm going to tell you how to take an E-Stim Systems triple apart for cleaning. First thing you're going to need is one of these. This is a 6mm Allen key, sometimes called a hex key, and pick the electrode up. Make sure you've already taken away any cables or anything like that. You'll notice on the base of the electrode there are 3 sets of dots. 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dots. You want the bolt or the socket that is closest to the 3 dots and use your Allen key just to loosen that bolt a little bit. Before you do so, make sure you're holding the head and the middle of the electrode, because if you just loosen the bolt, the head's going to drop off. So what we do now is using our hex key, just unscrew it, making sure you're holding on to everything. Now I can get my fingers in and I can pull the bolt out. Now if I turn the electrode over, you'll notice the head comes off and also the insulator. And inside the mid electrode, there is a couple of insulator sleeves. Make sure you don't lose those, and make sure you don't get them muddled up with any other insulator sleeves in this electrode. So that's the head removed. Now, again using our Allen key, we now need to go for the socket that's marked with 2 dots. Make sure you're holding all the bits together with one hand and loosen off that bolt. If I get it in the hole. Remove the bolt. I can take the mid-port electrode off and I can take the bottom neck off. And again, in the bottom, you will find an insulated sleeve. Don't lose it and don't get it muddled up with the other sleeves. Now all you need to do is to use your Allen key to remove the last bolt. Take that bolt. Now in the base, there will be a plastic disc, which you should be able to push out. And that is all the parts for an E-Stim Systems triple. Now, once you've cleaned it, and we recommend using things like hot soapy water, don't use caustic cleaning solutions. They will attack the aluminium. They will potentially discolor your electrode. You can steam sterilize things, but if you're going to put anything into boiling water, please make sure the pan doesn't boil dry, because you will melt the insulators. It has happened. The first thing to do is to take the base and the insulator disc. Now the insulator disc has a small tab or protrusion on one side. This needs to go into the electrode, so we put it in like that. Rotate it so it aligns up with the holes, like so. Now take the smallest bolt, find the hole that has a thread in it and also happens to be the one with a single dot. Then screw that in, firstly by hand, and then with your Allen key or hex key. Just screw it in finger tight. You do not want to tighten things up at this moment in time. Now the next stage is to take the second bolt, put that into the hole marked with 2 dots, turn the base over, and now take the 2 insulators that came out of the base and put those into the 2 holes in the base. Now take the neck. The neck insulator has 2 holes, so you want to put that over one of those bolt holes, and you need to make sure that it fits over the bolt and also the spare hole. If you put it over one of the other holes, you won't be able to get the second bolt in. Now you take the mid electrode and screw that onto the bolt that is sticking out. Let them all lined up and then gently screw in the bolt on number 2. Again, make sure that you don't screw it in too tight. If you screw it in too tight, things aren't going to line up properly at the end. Now we take in our third bolt. And guess what? That goes into the hole with 3 dots. Slide it in. And now you want to take the insulators that you took out of the mid electrode and push those over the bolt. In this case, there were 2 of them. Take the head insulator and slide that over. Again, the head insulator only has a single hole, so that goes over the bolt. And the little stud that sticks out aligns with the stud in the mid electrode. Now you can take the head and you can screw it on. Yes, everything will fall apart. Now just take the hex key and tighten it up. Now, once everything is aligned, you'll notice that you can still twist it a little bit. What you want to do is to make sure that nothing's really bound up and tight and there are no gaps between all of these insulators. If everything's locked together and there are no gaps, now you can go to 1, give it a twist, go to 2, give it a twist, go to 3, give it a twist, and then do the same again. just to make sure they're all nipped up. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you put an E-Stim Systems triple back together. I hope that helps. If it does, please consider the old thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the section below and we'll do our best to answer them. But whatever you do, please enjoy yourself, have fun, and of course, be safe. Bye.